Yeah, so could you repeat the first question?
That's a great point. I think judgment and salvation are definitely intertwined. Judgment
Hey,
emphasizes the seriousness.
I was asking if you could repeat the first question.
Oh, of course. My first question was whether you think the central message of the Bible is primarily about judgment, or if you see judgment as the backdrop that highlights God's greater theme of salvation through Christ.
No. Salvation from sin is the beginning of faith, but our faith journey ends with judgment. So there is no doubt that the central message of the Bible is judgment.
Got it. That makes sense. So, from your perspective, judgment is really the culmination of our faith journey, and it's what gives everything else its weight and significance. Let me ask you this: how do you think this focus on judgment shapes the way we live out our faith day to day?
Well, mm, remembering that there will be judgment encourages us to strive toward obedience. And this is exemplified by Solomon. Before he lived as he did everything he could to please himself, but later he came to understand that there will be judgment at the end of the day, and this realization served as a turning point in his life. Since then, uh, he emphasized that there is nothing better than doing good and obeying the word of God. So we may also experience a turning point as we remember the judgment of God. And this realization of God's judgment keeps us on the right path of obedience toward heaven.
Absolutely. That realization of judgment can definitely serve as a powerful motivation to live in obedience. It's like that awareness of accountability helps us stay focused on what really matters. It's a great reminder that our faith isn't just about the here and now, but also about the eternal perspective.
Okay. Do you have any other question?
I do. Since we're talking about how judgment shapes our daily faith, I'm curious, how do you think we can balance that sense of accountability with the grace and assurance that we also find in the message of the gospel?
Mm. Of course, we have been saved by the grace of God, but we have to remember that remember that there will be judgment too. And just because we have been saved by the grace of God, it doesn't necessarily mean we are exempt from the judgment. We believers are subject to God's judgment, and this judgment determines our ultimate destination, whether in heaven or hell.
That's a really thoughtful perspective. It's true that the assurance of grace doesn't eliminate the importance of living a life that reflects that grace. It's kind of like both elements work together to keep us on track, right?
Right.